7:30. Good morning, folks. Welcome to the Center of the Heart. It's time for us to start our celebration service. I'm EJ, and we are about to start. Join us singing this song. I feel the Spirit moving in me. One, two, three. Like this. I feel the Spirit moving in me. 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 Love, I feel the love moving in me. 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 Next one, yeah. I feel the peace moving in me. 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 I feel the joy 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 moving in me. I feel the Spirit 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 moving in me. All right. So good, so good. And now it's time for our practitioner for the morning to give us our invocation and reading. Roxy.
Good morning. Ah, all right. So this is our time for our invocation and prayer. So, um, this is what I know. God is all that is. It is the spirit of joy, spirit of harmony, this light that permeates every cell of my body and every cell of yours. It is in oneness that we come together this morning. And I call forth a special blessing and a blessing of gratitude and thanks for our musicians, Bruce and EJ, and for Shane in the sound booth, and all of our precious helpers who showed up early this morning to help, put this gathering together, from Kathy and Haley, and of course to Denise, who brought the goodies to be enjoyed after. And I know that there's a blessing of joy, light, harmony, and togetherness in our guest speaker today, Lava Bai, who will be broadcasting from Kentucky. So I know that her words are the words of God, and that her message today is going to bring forth a kernel of truth that'll make our way lighter and our crooked paths straight. So I'm so grateful for this opportunity to come together here today. And I'm so grateful for this time and all the blessings that are coming forth moment by moment as we enjoy our time together here. So it is with gratitude that I release these words into the keeping of the Most High to be made manifest here and now. And so we let go and let it be. We let go and let God. And we say together, and so it is. Amen. Now, my reading today is something special. When I came home last week, my grandmother handed me this, and she told me not to tell anybody that it came from her, but I just love the fact that she's 102 and she's still just vital. So this is something that a friend of hers gave her, and it says, "When I woke up this morning, I asked myself, what is life about? I found the answer in my room. The fan said, be cool. The roof said, aim high. The window said, see the world. The clock said, every minute is precious. The mirror said, reflect before you act. The calendar said, be up to date. The door said, push hard for your goals. The floor said, kneel down and pray." And the church said, amen. And so that's, I wanted to share that. And so thank you. And now we've got another song by our beautiful musicians. Thank you.
And our beautiful musicians are in the room right now. We're all going to sing this together. Thank you, Roxy. That was wonderful. Thank you, Grandma, for me. All right, this one's called I'm Choosing Heaven Today. 1, 2, 3. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of love right now, singing I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing joy today. I am walking the road of joy right now, singing I'm choosing joy today. I'm choosing grace today. I'm choosing grace today. I am walking the road of grace right now, singing I'm choosing grace today. I'm choosing life today. I'm choosing life today. I am walking the road of life right now, singing I'm choosing life today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing I'm choosing heaven today. All right.
Hi there. Good morning and welcome to the Center of the Heart. We're a spiritual center that's based on the teachings of Ernest Holmes and the ancient wisdom teachings of all traditions. We teach how to navigate the ups and downs of life using affirmative prayer, positive intentions, and inner reflection. We change our thinking to change our lives, bringing us more balance, joy, and harmony. And we are so grateful for your attendance here today. So now what's up? Okay. Okay. So this is the time that we're going to bless ourselves. So what you want to do is think about the qualities that you need to support your life right now. Reach out your hands and let your hands just fill with that energy. And then bring it to your heart. And I want you to repeat after me. Wait a minute. I thought I knew this by heart. I should. I've been here 16 years. I bless who I am. I am the image and likeness of God. And I am another way that love is happening on this planet. I am grateful for me. And I thank God for me. And I welcome myself to the center of my own heart. And so it is. And now, EJ is going to sing us into our prayers.
I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my heart, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my mind, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. I will make a quiet place, a quiet place within my life, and I will wait upon the Lord. I'll wait upon the Lord.
And it is from this place of rest and homecoming that we further deepen our connection and oneness with God. And we call forth the blessing for the world, that we know that where we stand, there is only the activity of God unfolding, breathing us. The very ground we stand on is holy. And so it is from this deep awareness of this sanctity of life, this joy, this harmonious flow, that I know that where we stand is not only blessed, but so is the atmosphere around us, so that when we go out into the world, we vibrate the pure beauty and love and light of God. And that lights a candle in the the hearts of all we meet. And that energy reverberates throughout every space. It passes from heart to heart, mind to mind, building a vortex of love, of energetic healing. And I know that this extends to our leaders, to our children, to all the beings, the four-leggeds, the winged ones. From this point, everywhere is blessed with every breath and every move we make. So I'm so grateful for this truth. And I know that God's love and light and ingenuity and know-how is what is unfolding moment by moment, eternally. So it is with gladness that I let these words rest, knowing that it is done, it is fulfilled. The solutions and just support is winging its way into our experience now and forevermore. So we let go and we let God. We let go and let it be. And we say together, and so it is. Amen. And now a song from Ishe and Bruce.
All right. Here's a magnificent song from Bob Marley, and it really fits with the theme for today, anger into action. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, oh. Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minute after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hands were made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have, redemption songs, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear of atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? For all I ever have, redemption songs. All I ever have, redemption songs. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear of atomic energy. None of them can stop the times. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help me sing these songs of freedom? All I ever have. Redemption songs. These songs of freedom are all I ever have. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. Redemption songs. And now it's time for our speaker, Lava Bye. Yay, Lava.
Hi, EJ. Hi, Bruce. And good morning for that. Bob Marley is really on the top of my favorite list. I just love his music and particularly that Exodus album. So powerful. So, hey, good morning, everybody. I am reporting to you live from Kentucky. We have weather that it's a nice day outside as far as it not being too humid. The clouds are there, and there's some clouds that clearly have rain in them. And I think most of you have remembered a story I shared a few months back about my neighbor, which is an interesting thing that happened today, considering I was given the talk title, Channeling Anger into Channeling Anger into Action. Action. So, at first when I heard this title, I immediately thought about, the political climate that's not only happening here in the United States, but around the world. And I was like, oh no, Lava, don't go get on that soapbox. Don't you do that. Because like most people, I do have my opinions, and sometimes it's better just to keep my opinions to myself. And that's what I'm doing about that today. And I was in a very good space. I had a really good message for you. Everything was great. I had sprayed my aromatherapy. I had got my hair and makeup together. I had done my meditation. And then that neighbor I told you about a few months ago, who I asked so nicely, please, whatever you do, between the hours of 10 and 12 Eastern Time, please don't mow your lawn on my side of the house. Between you and I, her side and my side. But what did she do today? She got up there and she started. Now here's the thing. Lava has very sensitive hearing. Very. You know that expression, you can hear a rat on cotton? Yeah, I have hearing like that. So a buzzing sound that is just incessant can really kind of like tweak something in me that's not good, not healthy. The difference is everyone else over here has those sit-down mowers. So in 20 minutes, the lawn is cut. For her in 20 minutes, because she's using a push mower, that 20 minutes only covers maybe, a 5x5 area. And she's walking back and forth. So I did my prayer work while we were in sound check, literally. And that she's still going and she's still going. And I finally decided, you know what? I've got to channel my anger into action, but what's the action? I was so angry about it because I had asked her so nicely before that I knew I couldn't go and say anything to her because it would become confrontational. I know myself that well. Do you all know yourselves well enough to know where it really is a border? It's not a grain of sand. It's like, no, you can't go there. So what I did was I went outside and stood on the porch and just watched her cutting the grass. And she saw me, and she just kept going back and forth, interestingly enough, over the same little small areas instead of going all the way across and all the way back, like most people cut grass. And I noticed she was completely ignoring me, which is not helping when anger is in the room, or in that case, on the porch. And I noticed then the neighbor right across the street from her pulled in into her driveway, and she waved at her. She continued to act like I wasn't there. Now, let me say, I have never done anything to this neighbor, at least knowingly. I've always been polite and respectful to her, but I've seen her even in the local stores where she will act like she doesn't see me. I don't know what that's about. She's just what my grandmother used to call sometimey. Sometimes she's nice, sometimes not so nice. But I just stood there and stood there the whole time the meditation was going on. I'm hearing the meditation, but I am out on my porch. And finally, all of a sudden, like really 15 minutes later, she waves and says, "Hi." I didn't say anything. Because guess what? God spoke. It started raining. Ha! There it is. And since I had freshly blow-dried my curls in my hair, I wasn't about to be out there in the rain. But then I knew I had a lesson, not only for myself, but to continue on to share that with you all. So my request today is whatever happens, please keep me in prayer about that, me and my neighbor, so that lava doesn't feel like I just have to move. All right, people, have you ever had somebody tell you, go fly a kite? Oh, go fly a kite. I remember hearing that when I was coming up, and it wasn't meant to be nice. Now, in this day and time, people are saying things much less nice than that. When they tell you, go fly a kite, it meant, get out of my face, shut up, go away, don't bother me. But actually going to fly a kite may not be such a bad thing. I want to share with you a couple of stories. And these are true stories about what happened and why it's relevant about channeling anger into action. When I lived in Pasadena, I had a roommate, and he worked for a really, 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 really nice, like, 5-6 star hotel. It was the top hotel in the Pasadena area, and he was a bartender and manager there. At night, in the daytime, he was pursuing his passion to be an actor. And he had some pretty good roles, and there was a role for a movie that came up that was a really significant role. It wasn't the lead, but it was a, pretty good role. And of course, you get a film, it just pays really well. Sometimes your salary for the year. So he had several callbacks, and he really was feeling confident that this was going to be the role he was going to get that role, and it was going to make a difference. And it turned out the night before, at that nice 5-star hotel, there was somebody in there that was drinking a little bit too much. So he had kind of a rough night. And when he came in, he was kind of quiet. But the next morning, there was a phone call for him. And all of a sudden, I heard him slamming doors and sounded like breaking things. And he was so angry. It turned out that he didn't get the part. After 3 callbacks, he didn't get that part. The part actually went to a celebrity, a B-list celebrity, but a celebrity. And I was hearing him just grumbling in his room, and I thought, okay, this is enough. Because, when people are angry in the house, that energy kind of shifts what's going on in the house when things could really be wonderful. So I thought, hey, I knocked on his door. Hey, why don't we go out and take a ride? I don't want to go for a ride. I'm like, oh, come on. And I finally convinced him to go on this ride with me. So we went to a park. I don't know if you all are familiar with Eagle Rock, California, where it's the big rock that has like a natural eagle in it from the erosion of the stone itself. And it looks like an eagle. And it's over Eagle Rock and next to Glendale. And so that's where I went. It was one of my favorite parks to go to up above Eagle Rock. From that rock, from the park there, you have a view east to west. The San Gabriel Mountains are behind us. And then there's a view down clear to the Los Angeles downtown, the skyline. And if it's a really clear day, you can see the whole ocean, Long Beach all the way to Santa Monica. The beauty is there's the intersections of the freeway, the 134, the 210, and the 2, north, east, south, and west, but you don't hear any of it. You can see it, but you don't hear it. That's how much higher it is than the traffic. And so when Robin went over just to embrace the view, and he stood there, I'm sure stewing, I went into the trunk of my car and I got out my secret magical tool, my butterfly kite. And I took the kite over to Robin. I don't want to fly a kite. Kites are for kids. What a stupid idea. I said, okay, maybe. So I go over to the field there, away from the view, and I attempt to fly the kite. And I'm running, and the kite goes down on the ground. And then I run some more, and I get the kite up, maybe 3 feet, poof, back down to the ground. And then I'm running, and I got it maybe up 5 feet. And got a good little gust, and poof, back to the ground. And Robin said, "You look ridiculous. You don't know how stupid that looks. Kites are for kids. You're not a kid, and that's why you can't fly that kite." I said, okay. So I walked over to him with my kite, and I said, "Now, why don't you try it?" So he tries. He goes to the field. And, Robin's about 6'2", 6'3". Rest in peace, by the way. He did pass away. Not because of this. And so he goes with the kite, and he's not running. He's not even trotting. He's just taking fast steps. And the kite is like barely not dragging on the ground. And I said, "You've got to run with it." So he runs a little, and he gets that kite up. And boom, back down to the ground. And I said, "You've got to run faster than that. Really run." So he runs, and he's pulling up, and the kite, whoof, catches a gust. Oh yeah, baby, that kite was up there. And so I said, give it more string, give it more. So he's letting it go, and the kite is way, way, way up in the air. Now it's literally over that cliff. Where there's a fence there by the guardrail, but he's flying over the freeways with this kite, and it's going back and forth, and he says, "Wow, this is so cool." Yes, I know. So I go over to him. I said, "Okay, let me have my kite back." He said, "No, I'm flying the kite. I've got this." I said, "Okay." And then I realized the kite helped him to forget about the anger. The situation with Hollywood was still there. He was turned down after all those callbacks. A person at the bar, I'm sure that went away. But his circumstances hadn't changed. His anger was redirected into laughter and wonder and joy. You see, we don't need to fight anger. It's simply a matter of redirecting its energy. And that's one of the things I really love about science of mind. It doesn't teach you about going to war with your emotions. It teaches you how to direct your energy. Direct your energy. Fighting anger often gives it more power. When you're fighting it, the anger can become more powerful. But when you're redirecting that same energy, it can transform itself with and through things like compassion and forgiveness, service, purposeful action, and ultimately leading to love, the big L word. In the Gnostic tradition, the Gospel of Thomas aligns this thought seamlessly with this understanding. I quote, "If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you." Think about that. When disappointment or anger stays buried, it becomes emotional congestion. You're familiar with that congestion you get when you catch a cold or a flu. But are you tapped into that congestion that can stay in the heart, in the mind, in your spirit, where it shows up as baggage that you carry with you every place you go? And you don't even realize why you've snapped at somebody? Or when there's an illness that's going on, like you're carrying so much weight of the world and your back is hurting all the time, or your neck or your shoulders, and you don't realize if you just let go of some of that weight that you're carrying, helping a lot of people, and just let them help themselves whenever possible, you start feeling relief in your shoulders and in your back. Baggage weighs down our flight and limits our ability to soar. A kite is designed to soar, and so our souls are designed to soar in human form. Are you letting your soul take flight? Or are you constantly letting it ground itself? So let me give you one other kite story. And this again is a true story. Here in Louisville, at the Center for Spiritual Living in Louisville, is Reverend Vicky. And Reverend Vicky has been paralyzed, I believe, since most of her life. I think she was actually born that way. And she used to live in Las Vegas. And her two brothers decided they wanted to go dune buggying in the sands there in the desert of Vegas. And they took her, and she took her kite, and she was in a wheelchair, and they helped her get her kite up in the air. And so she's there just letting her kite flight go and having a good time, peaceful. Now her brothers have taken off outside of hearing range, but in visual range, and they're on their dune buggies having a good time. And all of a sudden, Reverend Vicky caught a gust that poof landed that kite right down in the sand. She's in a wheelchair on the sand. She can't get to her kite. You can imagine the disappointment. You can imagine that she probably felt some anger because her brothers couldn't hear her. And she, in her mind, is like, I can't get to that kite. But then Reverend Vicky had the presence of mind to realize If I pull it fast enough, I can get some speed up and the kite may lift in the air. That's physics. Physics. So she pulls and pulls and pulls, and the string brings the kite in, and the kite lifts up, and she caught a gust and got her own kite in the air by herself. Physics. The metaphysical lesson here is speed created the wind. She used physics to raise a kite, and in doing so, she unlocked the spiritual lesson. Robin discovered that sometimes we need to just wait and catch the wind. Vicky discovered sometimes you have to create the wind. How often in life do we wait for life to change before we are willing to move? Are you waiting to be less afraid? Are you waiting to be more confident? Are you waiting to be more certain? Faith does not usually work that way. Movement creates momentum. In Science of Mind, we have a simple rule. Treat and move your feet. How many of you have heard that expression? Treat and move your feet. That means put your thoughts into your faith, and your faith into prayer, and your energy into action. Because in Science of Mind, the treat is meaning treatment, and the treatment is in the prayer treatment. In the same way that the doctor gives you a treatment to cure your physical ailment, prayer is the spiritual treatment to resolve, correct conditions that we perceive. So treat and move your feet. Put that energy into action. And whether life is handing you a closed door or an unexpected calm, you have the power within you. Sometimes you catch the wind, and sometimes you create that wind. But either way, you don't stop holding the grounded line. You step into the field and you let your spirit soar. And so ends the message.
All right. Thank you, Lava. Fly that kite. All right. This is for all of us. 1, 2, 3. Love is but a song we sing, feels the way we die. You can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Though the bird is on the wing, and you may not know why. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Simple message. Some may come and some may go, he will surely pass. when the one that left us here returns for us at last. We are but a moment's sunlight fading in the grass. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Oh, come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. This is Bruce Begagno. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. If you hear the song I sing, you will understand. Listen now. You hold the key to love and fear, all in your trembling hand. Just one key unlocks them both, and they're at your command. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. All right, you know the words, sing it with me. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Come on, people now, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now. Right now, right now. Beauty. All right, I believe Lava's got this one.
I do. Okay. Do we do the donations first or the announcements?
The donations, I think.
Okay. That's what I thought. All right. So, this is the time that we do the donations, and the Center of Heart in Santa Barbara, they accept donations in many forms. Your time, your talent, your treasure, in cash, in check, in money order, in cashier's check, in credit card, in Venmo, in PayPal. I don't remember the others. But anyway, donate. We encourage you to donate. And for our wonderful musicians, there's a tip jar right up there where Robert's going. And please make sure to acknowledge the wonderful musicianship that we are hearing and blessed to have on a regular basis. So join me in saying our absolute anthem for conscious giving. From the love of pure
Love of
spirit
pure spirit
within me, I bless
I
this
bless
gift.
this gift.
I
I
send it
send
forth
it
to
forth to
heal,
heal, bless,
bless,
and
and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and belief.
belief.
It does good work
Good
in the
work in
world,
the world.
and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Father, Mother, God, I am, first of all, would like to thank you for giving us the time, talent, and treasure to donate to this center. I know that it all will be put to good use in service of the light and love that you bring to us. And let us now sing.
I am
I'm
so
so blessed.
blessed. I
I
am
am
so
so
blessed.
blessed.
I am
I am
so
so
grateful
grateful
for
for
all
all
that
that
I
I have.
have. I
I
am
am
so
so blessed.
blessed. I
I
am
am
so
so
blessed.
blessed.
I
I
am
am
so
so
grateful.
grateful.
I
I
am so
am so blessed.
blessed.
Thank you all for your donations to the Center of the Heart. It is truly appreciated. And as I said, will be put to good use. Father God, we thank you. We know that you have blessed us today in many ways. And so we just together say, and so it is. Amen. If you have a prayer request, we have many ways to support you. First of all, you have practitioners that are in the house with you. You have me that's a practitioner online, and there's a prayer box that's in the back of the center. So please do not leave with a heavy heart no matter what. Seek out prayer. We firmly believe prayer works. All right. We have purchased the 2-month issues of the Science of Mind magazine. They are on the back table. Oh, yes, make sure to go to our Facebook page. We've been updating with these incredible pictures that you all keep sending us. So take pictures today, and we will showcase your pictures during the week. Every week, there's new and exciting pictures. Make sure to also comment, enjoy, like. There's easy. Just take your picture, say what you're feeling when you get online, and support this. It's just an easy way to tag someone, and you can also share with other people, letting them know about the love here at Center of the Heart, Santa Barbara. This is the awakened path, and this is where New Age communities are coming together. Centers for Spiritual Living, Unity, Agape, and other new thought centers. So please make sure to visit the Awakened Path. Oh, this is cool. You all know this is really at the heart of who I am and what I'm about. We have a lady that's going to be coming and doing healing crystal bowl meditation. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. I've never experienced her, but the crystal bowls are very powerful, and they are healing and rejuvenating on a cellular level. This is going to be on Sunday, August 23rd from 1 to 2:15, so right after service, basically. $20 early bird registration, $25 at the door. Bring your yoga mat, blanket, or pillow, and you can also sit in the chairs and receive it. On Friday, September 11th, there's the Lifeline screening, and that's from 8 to 3 o'clock p.m. They're doing all types of tests, and all you have to do to register is call the number at 1-800-324-9458, and there's a discount code HABC001 when you register. Use that code. It's for your health. Roxy's been getting ready for the Healing Arts Fair, Saturday, October 3rd, from 12 to 4. This is the big fundraiser that the center does. So we want to make sure that not only you, if you can volunteer, that you come, that you participate, and you pass the word. Bring your family and friends for this wonderful healing arts fair where you have readers, mediums, tarot cards, just all kind of massage therapists, the crystal bed. There's going to be all kind of cool things going on there. That's on Saturday, October 3rd. Joanne, look, if you don't believe in yoga, and by the way, talk about channeling anger into action, go and hook up with Joanne. Just take a look at her. Turn around and look at Joanne. Joanne looks fabulous. There's a reason for that, because she's doing yoga regularly. So you can start your weekend off with Joanne on 8:30 on Saturdays. Every Saturday, it's only $10. That's more money than you spend on snacks. So go and take her class. And then I'm doing Spruced Up Saturday, 9 o'clock. That's for those who want to declutter. 9 o'clock, we have our mingling session. We did mingling and meditation. And from 10 to 12 Pacific time, we are actually decluttering. We're getting things done, whether it's your office, some paperwork, sending out cards, working on your website, writing a book, getting your drawers clean, whatever it is. Come to Spruced Up Saturday. It's free for now. Okay, Wednesday, online prayer support. We do believe that prayer works. And on Wednesdays at 11 p.m. Pacific time, join the Blessing Circle. Again, don't walk around with a heavy heart. Prayer works. And Friday, we have the online book study group. We are working on the truth frequency. We are reading through it. It is amazing. You can come at any time. It really doesn't matter when you come. Roxy hosts this, and whatever we are covering, I promise you, it is appropriate for today. And it's such a great price that it's being offered for. Free! And you don't even have to get the book because Roxy shows part of the excerpt that we're reading. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, next week, Reverend Miriam returns, and she's going to be speaking about using fear to point the way. Yes. We need to know about this. Our motto, join me and say, miracles follow miracles. Wonders always increase, and I give thanks for this amazing day. Say it like you mean it like you feel it. All right, time to join up, saddle up, and let's close out. I don't hear anything anymore.
Always increase. We give thanks for this amazing day. I really play the chord, play the minor chord. Yeah. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only